Honey, the ponytails are gone. I can't speak for everybody, but being a parent to adults is hard. Because the thing that I don't believe they realize is, as much as they want us to leave them alone and leave them to their own shit, we want the same. Back in the day, it used to be that whole, oh, when you turn 18, you leave home, or when you turn 18, you're on your own. That's how it was for me. But it's not like that anymore. First of all, I really feel like, we matured a lot faster than those kids and the kids of today. While they might have technology and all that good shit, we had true responsibilities in home, responsibilities in community. You had to be accountable. It wasn't something that was negotiated. But all those things aside, what I've started to realize a few things, and it, oh God, it sends me crazy. But one of the things that I've realized is, first of all, most adult children want to be grown until it comes to some grown shit. As a mother, as a young mother, one of the things that I held dear to was family support. Like, I really needed that as a young mother. I didn't always get it. And I'm actually thankful for that, because it taught me some pretty tough ways to just survive, hook or crook if I needed to. The flip side of that is, I wanted to undo that with my children. So in a lot of ways, once that phone rings or once a need is like, hey, I'm gonna come running. And for the most part, I still will, but I'm realizing that now, as I'm still growing in self, I have to put restrictions and limitations in place. And this has been like a 3-year. And the effect that it has had on my relationships with my kids, man, you talk about a roller coaster. At any given moment, out of 4 kids, it's probably typically just 2 who are speaking to me. Does that make them bad people? Hell no. Do I always understand it? Hell no. The other lesson for me in this space as the parent of adults is, geez, that's how my mother felt. Not as it comes to, sometimes feeling a little rejected, because they can be distant as a bitch sometimes. Not as far as being, boxed out, but I realize a lot of times I've placed this expectation on my mom that she's not interested in meeting. She's in her own space. And Janelle needing is not a priority. Now, along those same lines, the other thing that I've noted is sometimes more than anything in the world, while my mother does not have to have me in her face 24/7 or all up in her groove, she just desires to be acknowledged. I'm not that busy. I'm not that busy where I can't pick up the phone to call my mom. Bring it on around full circle. If my phone goes for a few days without ringing, or from, it's like, well, what the hell y'all doing? Y'all too busy? You gonna miss me when I'm gone? You think I don't hit that? You think I don't hit them with it? But when I don't get those return calls or text messages, or if I'm met with attitude or strain, it's like, look, why are you giving me all of that? I'm learning not to kick myself in the ass. The thing that I've made the most peace with, and I often have to remind myself of this, is good tools, bad tools, all of them in a box, and I've given them to you. Now you can go ahead in that box, you can pick the good ones, you can pick the bad ones, but you've seen exactly how the application of both have worked in my life. The other thing that I've given my children is this. I've apologized, I've been candid, I've been transparent for things that I didn't know to control. People I allowed in our life, decisions I made that kind of snowballed into things that they now have to heal from. I'm going to give you that space to heal. You going to have that space to heal. If that space means that you have to put safe distance between yourself and I, you have at it. No one ever said that to me. No one ever said you can have that space to heal, and I'm not going to hold you against. I'm not going to hold it against you. The other part of that, though, while you in your space with your distance and you healing, you cannot punish me. And that's one of the most seesaw imbalanced, teeter-totter experiences that I've had as the mom to adults. You cannot punish me in your healing. There have been times that I allowed that. My own guilt, like, okay, you know, he done cussed because he's angry, or she done raised their voice. Absolutely not. You do not get to diminish my respect in any part of your journey, your healing, your recovery, or your discovery. That's a you thing. Now, I can be here to support, but the thing that we have to remember as parents, especially ones to adult children, we did the best that we could with what we had. Whatever that best was at that moment. We can look back now in hindsight and be like, jeez, them tools wasn't too copacetic. It's not always an easy resolve. It's not always peace waiting at the end of painful journeys. But the other thing that shouldn't be waiting on either side is guilt. Don't let nobody guilt you. Don't let nobody manipulate you, especially them babies that you gave birth to and you gave your absolute best. The good thing about it is they're grown now. So while they get to their healing, you go on and you get to your peace.